So I don't know if you know, but I love dogs. And I also love this movie.
Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs is the name of the movie. Oh, you made the connection.
Look at the wordplay.
Yes!
Wow.
Isle of Dogs by Wes Anderson. Let's talk about it.
To the north, a long rickety causeway over a noxious sludge marsh leading to a radioactive landfill polluted by toxic chemical garbage. That's our destination.
Great.
Got it.
Get ready to jump.
So, Isle of Dogs is the new film directed by Wes Anderson. The Wes Anderson who is an absolute god of filmmaking. This is his second stop-motion animated film after Fantastic Mr. Fox in 2009. This film stars everyone you expect to see in a Wes Anderson film by this stage.
Except Owen Wilson.
There's the Wilson brothers, neither of the Wilson brothers are in this movie, which is a weird thing, but pretty much everyone else plus Bryan Cranston. The story takes place in Japan 20 years in the future. A kind of really corrupt government has, for whatever reason, sent all dogs to this trash island, and this little boy goes over there to try to bring his dog back. Now, the story itself is a lot more complex than that, and it is a lot more wild than that, but that is all you need to know going into this movie. This movie has a really devilishly entertaining way of conveying information and conveying its story, and it is an absolute blast to watch, start to finish.
It's kind of hard to review a Wes Anderson film because they're basically flawless. I mean, like, it's really hard to talk about the specifics because it's all there. I mean, yeah, okay, and that's our review of...
Yeah, we're done. Alright, thanks guys.
But no, I really don't know where to start other than please go check this film out because I feel it's not being seen enough, and it is such a beautiful film experience. It's such an amazing film to see in cinemas as well. What I love about it so much is it feels as though I'm watching a painting come to life.
Yes.
Like there's so much life to it, and it's because of the fact that it's handcrafted.
Yeah.
And people have made this over hundreds of thousands of hours. Every little twitch and twinkle and wrinkle and minkle and dinkle.
Stop there. That is enough.
Has been made by human hands, and it shows here, like the love shows.
It's almost like the artistry per centimeter of the frame or whatever, per pixel, is absolutely insane. Just realized I use an Australian metric measurement there. It's like an inch, but less. I do always find it weird to say when an animated film is really well shot. But obviously this being a Wes Anderson film, you've got your symmetry going on. It's got that really beautiful kind of highly precise style. But the actual quality of lighting on these inanimate objects in stop motion is insane. This is a truly gorgeous film with certain setups. I'm just sitting there thinking, like, how? How did they do this? And I mean, it's really gorgeous across the board. Like, obviously we've said the animation is beautiful. The soundtrack by Alexander Desplat is something I've never heard him do before. He nails it here. It's absolutely fantastic. It's got a great momentum to it. You get caught up.
It's freaking heavenly. We also get a bit of a cameo soundtrack from Seven Samurai as well.
Yes,
come in.
There's a couple of other little things in there that are kind of really nice
and
details.
the song from the trailer by West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band, I believe that's their name, is also in the film and used absolutely fantastically through these kind of boy-dog journey montages, which are just beautiful. I mean, like, this film...
It's not a boy-dog mutation, it's the boy and the dogs going on the journey, not a mishmash...
Wait, no, there was a boy-dog. Huh?
Huh?
A little sidetrack back to the animation as well. I've just got to take note that the colour of this film is absolutely extraordinary. I mean, the work that has been done into each dog, let alone each landscape and the worlds as well. It's just fantastic, whether it be this futuristic Japan that you see or this absolutely disgusting trash island. Everything has its own aesthetic.
Still has its own magic as well.
Yeah.
Even when something's supposed to look filthy and grimy and gross, there's still definitely a magic in the way it's delivered. And that's the thing, the magic of this film. Obviously the voice cast is wonderful across the board. Bryan Cranston in particular standing out with just a massive amount of gravity to this character he's playing. A fantastic journey. Do I think overall that this film is as complex as Fantastic Mr. Fox? No. But it is a very different type of thing. I think this film has its messages and it has its themes, and the film will guide you through them in a way that by the end of the film you understand what it was all about. But this is not a film that is supposed to strike up an existential crisis in the same way that Fantastic Mr. Fox does. When you watch that, I watched it first as a kid and I was like, this is fun, and then you watch it again as an adult and you're like, Oh my lord, my heart. This is a very, very different thing. This is just, I think it's really like focused on being entertaining, on getting a theatre going. We watched it in a packed theatre, a big event, big premiere for it. Everyone was right into it. So it is very much a film that feels like a celebration of cinema while also being a celebration of the things that make us happy in life almost. I think it's definitely got elements of that in there.
And while I don't think there's any problems here, and as I have said, it's basically flawless as well, I think when you do compare it to Fantastic Mr. Fox does definitely sit above it because it kind of has a moment to breathe. I mean, the moment with the wolf in Fantastic Mr. Fox with the raised fist,
the raised fist moment,
one of the greatest moments in cinema. It's absolutely unbelievable, and I feel the Isle of Dogs didn't really have that. It's just full pelt. Yeah, it's the whole time. It just does not stop until the ending, which is fantastic. It has incredible pace. But it would have been magical to have maybe one of those moments. But either way, the film's that bloody good, it doesn't matter.
It's like less of it being we have flaws with the movie as opposed to it doesn't necessarily peak in the perfect region. As far as I see it, it's kind of a movie that's immaculately made and I don't really see any problems. I know how like people will have them, but I don't really see any problems with it. I was in it the whole time. I was stunned by everything I was seeing and I got something out of it. I just don't know if this is that next level type good.
So if you're a fan of Wes Anderson and you love his absolutely beautiful mix of tragedy and comedy, then Isle of Dogs is going to be for you. If you've never seen a Wes Anderson film, then this is probably
the perfect one to start on.
A great one to start with because it's not too wacky, it's not too witty, and it's not too weird. It's just a great mix of everything. Anyway, it's also a great film for kids, so please take your whole family if you have a family. If not, take your dog.
Go anyway.
If you can bring your dog.
Don't take your dog.
Maybe bring a dog. That'd be really exciting.
Yeah, don't ruin the cinema experience for everyone.
Don't bring a dog.
Point being, this is a damn good movie.
And it's one that is going to be a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's what we're giving it, because just go and see it. I'm sure like we're late getting this one, so everyone's already seen it already. But those that haven't seen it need to go and see it because it's really, really good. So that was our review of Isle of Dogs. Have you seen it yet?
Did you like it?
Did you hate it?
Did you like this video?
Of course you did.
Crave more banter.
If so, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel down there somewhere.
And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, all at Breaking Banter.
And at Patreon as well, because we have one of those and your support on there is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, guys.